Up tomorrow, we've got some stormier weather on the way. Meanwhile, a big event well underway. Kasia, you are at what's affectionately known as the Royal.
That's right, the 91st annual Royal Agricultural Winter Fair, and we are here, and I'm so excited. Actually, Suzanne, embarrassingly enough, I've never been here before, so I have lots of learning to do. This evening, we're now joined by Karen Poncelet of the fair. Karen, what's new this year?
Well, there's a lot that's new at the fair this year.
Meantime, it's chilly outside, so I'm so happy to be here on the inside. We'll send it back to you inside, Suzanne, with those details.
Thanks very much, Kasia. The long-range forecast, tell you about the wet weather coming up and all that snow. Any signs of indoor snow where you are, Kasia?
No, not here, not yet. Actually, signs of, well, an indoor playground. We're at Activity Central. This is an interactive playground for the kids here at the Royal Winter Fair. We're now joined by Alicia. Alicia, you love this place, don't you?
I do. I've loved it ever since the 6th grade. So I had to bring my daughter and I had to bring my niece to come and enjoy the cows, the horses, the food.
So much fun. And now the traffic. To you inside, Chrissy.
Thanks so much, Kasia. Outdoors, perfect night to head out to the Royal. Kasia, is there anything that you will not do in the line of your work? I know what's coming up.
Oh my goodness, Suzanne. No, I'm really reconsidering this moment, actually. Grabbing the bull by the horns. We're riding the mechanical bull here in Activity Central, the interactive playground here at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. And you can see I've got quite the crowd of cheerleaders already excited. Now, this mechanical bull, you know, it could get a little more intense. It could get a little more quick. But of course, I have this job, this message to deliver. So Dave over there, he's going easy on me, thank goodness for that. But in a second, I'll say ramp it up to him and maybe I'll fall off. We'll see. But in the meantime, we're having a lot of fun here. Of course, the fair is open until and including this Sunday, November the 10th. Thousands, hundreds of exhibitors and over 400 competitions are happening here. So really exciting times. In the meantime, I'm going to ask our friend Dave to ramp it up just a little bit for me as I throw it back to you inside, Suzanne.
Oh, we're going to stay with you, Kasia. We're going to see. That didn't take too long, did it? Is she okay? She's okay. Oh, and the little kids are helping her get up again. Isn't that wonderful? Coming up in a moment, but right now, Kasia at a landmark event of her own. Kasia?
That's right, 91st annual Royal Winter Agricultural Fair. And Suzanne, this is what it's all about, the animals. We're in the petting farm. The feeding farm, I should say, really. And this guy has been bugging me all along for so long. Hi there, alpaca. Once you go alpaca, you don't go back. No, the cute animals. And this is just a taste story, just a peek at some of the great things that are available here to do, to see. There's the interactive area for the kids. And of course, hundreds upon hundreds of exhibitors here. There's lots of food. And really, it's just a great way to celebrate agriculture and the impending season. I'm going to send it to you inside now, Chrissy, with your traffic info.
The AGO, and of course, something really big, non-musical, although you might get the musical ride there, I guess. All kinds of equestrian events going on, right, Kasia?
That's right. At the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair, we're having so much fun, Suzanne. I rode a mechanical bull already. We've been feeding the animals, and here we are yet again at the animal farm. We're joined by Tanya and the kids, and they're feeding the animals. Tanya, I mean, do you come here every year? Is this a family tradition?
It's starting to be. Place to be.
This is interesting for your family because you have an agricultural background, right?
Yes, my uncles and aunts and my sister and my brother-in-law are farmers. So
now you live in the city. These kids live in the city.
I live in the city, but they do get to access a farm on a regular basis. But this is great fun for them. This is great exposure for them.
So much fun. It looks like the kids are having a blast. We're going to be having fun throughout the show as well, Suzanne. But in the meantime, I'm going to send it back to you right now with your weather info.
Cute, cute, cute. Lots of fun. That's a chill, that's for sure. Typical in November, as is the Royal, which is well underway. Kasia?
That's right. It's happening now until and including this Sunday. You can check out so much, including these giant pumpkins behind me, giant cabbage as well. You know me, I'm a Polish woman, so that's what I'm talking about. I love that kind of stuff. And finally, this is going to be happening in the next 10 minutes when I come back. I'm going to go into that refrigerator there where the butter sculpture competition is happening. Looking forward to that. All right. How about that traffic of yours? Here's Chrissy.
Elaborate art. But this is a different form of art. Carving. Kasia? Butter? Really?
Carving butter, for sure. We're at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair, Suzanne, and I'm actually in a refrigerator. It's about 10 degrees. It feels much cooler than the rest of the fair. And I'm joined by the artistes here who are competing in this butter sculpting competition of all things. Erin, how did you get yourself into this?
Well, I signed up from OCAD University, and they invited us to come and make a sculpture for 9 hours.
So yeah, you've been working on this since 8 this morning.
Yes, I have.
Okay, are you cold or what?
Yes, my fingers are freezing.
I know, but what a beautiful job. What do you call this?
I call it, I Believe I Can Fly.
I believe I can fly. What about Michael over here? What's your sculpture? Show us to the camera.
I guess it's a frog king. Or a king on a frog. Who knows?
And what is it? What's the background?
It's just a drawing I made when I was younger, and I just wanted to bring it to life, I guess.
Bring it to butter. Okay, guys, who's going to win? Between the two of you?
Okay.
Oh, you artists are so quiet and so. All right. Well, I couldn't even say. There's so many awesome works of art here, among so many other things at this fair, and we'll be checking that out throughout the next hour. I'm going to send it back to you now, though, Suzanne, with your weather.
Snowy weather in the west, and some of the vendors and visitors have come from Western Canada. Where, Kasia? Well, to the Royal.
Ah, indeed. And now I'm standing among the corn stalks. We're talking about the grain growers of Ontario, joined by McKenna here. McKenna, if you had one message you could bring to our viewers, what would it be?
How Ontario corn, soybeans, and wheat is in our food that we eat every day, and the food for our fuel for our vehicles.
Okay, so much that we get out of the grains, more than you would even imagine, right? Surprise!
Absolutely. Did you know that biodiesel is made from soybeans?
Excellent. I did know that, actually. But did you? To your traffic info. Back to you inside.
Forecast in just a second. It's a great night to head out, Kasia. Traffic aside, we'll let Chrissy handle that in a moment. You're at a fun event downtown.
That's right. We're at the Cattle Barn at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. By the way, it's the 91st annual. It's been going on for so many years, and it's my first time now. But it's not your first rodeo, is it, John? Tell us what's been going on today.
So today has been the Canadian 4-H Dairy Classic. It's a show for 4-H members from across Canada. It's been a wonderful day. It's been an exhausting day, but I know we've all enjoyed it very much.
Right. Now tell us about Solo here.
Okay, so Solo is a brown Swiss. If you're familiar with the dairy breeds, you can see the black and whites here. They're Holsteins, but this is brown Swiss. There's fewer of them in Canada, but they're a beautiful, docile dairy breed. Give lots of milk, and lots of wonderful Canadian milk. We're big advocates for buying Canadian dairy. And
her milk tastes the same?
Absolutely, absolutely. Same as far as nutrition, everything like that. And it's wonderful. Yep,
Beautiful.
They're wonderful cows.
Having so much fun here at the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair. There you go, Solo. Nice to meet you. We'll continue to go live from the show throughout this evening. But meantime, Suzanne, back to you inside.
What a beautiful animal. Thanks so much, Kasia. Edmonton, that is cold, Kasia, but you're in a hot place right now. The Royal is the place to be, as you've shown us today.
That's right. In the sheep and goat annex of the Royal Agricultural Winter Fair, we've got Gary Milne here and a beautiful sheep that's getting sheared. It's taken you a while, hasn't it?
Well, yes, it takes me about an hour to do it from start to finish to have it ready for the show ring. Right now we're on the final trim stages.
All right, so show us how you do it right here. Oh, she's so cute. Earlier, she was so vocal with us. I want to say, give us a bag. Oh, good job. Now, what about that traffic info? I send it back to you inside. Chrissy.
Thanks so much, Kasia. Maybe she's trying to say traffic is bad because we have had nonstop crashes at the east end of the GTA. We